If you're sick of the lies and ready to know thyself, to love thyself, well then tune in to the Luv-A-Lution with your hosts, Amy and John Paul, where we speak all about truth, love, and freedom every Tuesday night, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Studio A, right here on Revolution.radio. And remember, only you can free your mind control. Be a Revolution-ary.
Welcome to the Revolution Show. We are a conscious family radio talk show, speaking truth, love, and freedom for all. Know thyself to love thyself. In this show, we'll be discussing topics such as how to free your mind control, higher conscious level, self-love and self-mastery, natural law, conscious parenting, social engineering, and off-gridding, along with much, much more. And now, the sacred feminine and sacred masculine dynamic twin flame Revolutionary hosts, Amy and John Paul. Enjoy the show. Yo, yo, yo. You're tuned into the Revolution Show on Rev Radio. My name's John Paul.
My name is Amy.
We are the Revolution family, the fearsome four-pack of consciousness, truth, love, freedom for all. We know thyself to love thyself. Freeing your mind control. Only you can do it. We're doing it. We're constantly doing it. And pulling thy head out of thy rear end.
Yeah, unlearning everything we've been programmed to believe.
Yes. And we have an amazing show ahead for you tonight. Love you guys out there listening. Thank you for all the support. Wanted to thank
our girlfriend Bianca for coming on our show last couple weeks ago. Thank you so much, Bianca, for taking the time. She's a beautiful spirit, helps people heal, pull their heads out of their rear ass.
Yes.
She's a great person. Check her out.
Yes, on Be Sacred Space on YouTube, her channel. And thank you for coming on and sharing your perceptions and experience. B, we love you. And our website, Revolution.net, LUV-A-LUTION.net. You can start researching there with the Truth Warriors. We got over 80 Truth Warriors, seekers, and speakers, and videos. Are You Aware tab with videos to, wake up your consciousness. Just perception smashing videos, controversial documentaries, videos, and great information that we think is important to share. And we put a lot into that website. Our superfood is pretty much done with. Thank you, Brandon Spencer, for supporting us. Brother, we love you. Appreciate that. We're down to about 4 bottles. And I don't know, we were on Etsy and eBay, and they're saying we have a huge surplus, which isn't true. So we're out of bottles, no supply. We're not going to continue that product. But thank you for all the support of those out there that did get this superfood and take their health back. Great supplement, right? Seaweed from the ocean, bladderwrack, and Irish sea moss, along with burdock root, an amazing cell cleanser and blood detoxifier. So I hope you're taking your health back, loving yourself to health. Health is wealth, by the way. It always is. You can't do nothing if you don't feel well. And you can't be a Luv-A-Lutionary. You can't get in the game, really, if you're not taking care of your health. And
right. So that includes mental health, emotional health,
spiritual,
right?
Yes,
it's really
all
important
of
that the mental and the emotional is just as important as what we're eating, what we're putting into our bodies.
Yes, loving thyself.
Yeah, releasing those emotions, facing those emotions. It's okay to speak how you feel. It's very important. So get those emotions out with someone you trust, or journal, write it down, but get it out. You'll feel much better. That's the road to self-love, is being who you are at that moment. Don't push it away, because if you push it away, it'll just get buried. We gotta face these things.
Yes.
So,
absolutely.
And I thank John Paul for listening to me and being there for me through my healing, and it's really, really important. So I appreciate you for being there. Thank you.
Yes, we truly love each other. This is no joke, no show. We are on a radio show, but we actually are soulmates, twin flames. We have the water relationship. We didn't settle. I waited till we met when I was 37. I'm 45. And so, the most amazing 8, coming up on 9 years ever in my life. So I want to thank you as well for inspiring me. We woke up together and had that love for and curiosity for knowledge and the truth, and just pushed each other towards David Icke's information, Mark Passio, and the list goes on and on. So thank you for all those amazing researchers out there, Jordan Maxwell, that have put out what they know.
Inspired us, put a light under our ass, pretty much. Mark Passio, he'll always say, there's not enough people in the game, and it's true. And he inspired us to get going and start our webpage. So thank you, Mark, and everyone who's inspired us. We're here speaking the truth. We know it's important, and we will continue to speak the truth.
Yeah, we don't claim to know everything, but what we know, we're going to share, and our perceptions. And we're sitting in the middle of a rainstorm, cold November rain. I was just outside with the generator. Right, the generator is under a little makeshift house I made, and staying dry. So this is coming to you thanks to Generac generators. They don't pay us, but they do make good generators, and ours has worked every time in weather, horrible weather, blizzards. We've done podcasts in a blizzard. We've done radio shows in the rain.
Right. That's that courage and that discipline and that perseverance to stick it out no matter what. And we do the best we can with that.
I was just outside with the flashlight getting poured on. Super cold rain on the side of the mountain. No wind, though, thankfully. That's the big plus tonight. There's no wind, so we're okay. It's not blowing into the generator. But yeah, you don't want your generators ever out in the rain straight. They will, they'll run if you're, it's getting a little wet, but I recommend never having it, and always have it 10 feet from, or 15 to 10 feet from the building that you're in. You don't want the carbon monoxide gases getting into any living space where people, cats, or animals. We're toasty warm inside, cold and shitty out there, coming to you live on the mountain side, because we care, right? And
we care about. Are open. We have big hearts. Yes. We care about people we've never met. We care about everybody.
The children, the 7 generations to come. We're trying to teach people how to live in harmony with the earth here, which the natives knew, the First Nations people knew long ago, how to live in harmony with the earth, and taught it.
Right.
Now,
We've forgotten. We forgot how to live here.
Yeah, tonight we wanted to talk really about how unconscious and
Unbegun
are, how unbegun people are. Like The Walking Dead isn't a TV show. It's a reality.
There's levels to spirituality. There's levels to awakening.
Yes,
First, we'd like to thank Revolution.radio for having us on your platform. Please visit Revolution.radio.
Yes,
We're
and
coming at you
freedom.
live right now.
Yes, freedomslips.com.
Please make a donation.
Yes.
Keeps people like us on the air, speaking truth. We appreciate you all.
Yes.
And this is so important to get the truth out. So if you're really interested in starting your own show, we highly recommend it.
Yeah.
We love telling people that is really how you get started, is getting your voice out there. So however you decide to do it, get it out, and that's how that change happens.
Because who knows who's listening, and we love all of you out there listening, wherever you are, in whichever planet you're at. You know, we think big. We got our heads out there in the ether, in the universe, but our feet are on the ground, firmly earthing, planted with
we're
the
here
earth.
on the
We still
planet.
got our kale. It's still strong, going strong, late November. One of the most strongest greens. Getting back to a little gardening, our kale and our cabbage is still wicked strong out there.
Yeah,
Put on the main accent there for you.
Right. There's plants that do really good in the cold and plants that hate the cold. So we got some plants that are enjoying it out there. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys posted how long those kale plants last.
Yeah, and they probably withstood at least 5 to 7 nights of below freezing temperatures we've had at least.
Dinosaur kale is a specific
So
plant.
strong. One of the strongest kales. Wow.
Yeah. Really good for your gut. Good for your body.
We could be harvesting that all the way till the end of December if it all goes well. But nothing really will kill that. The cold, the snow.
Yeah.
Such a strong, amazing green kale, dinosaur kale. Anyway, the quote of the day today is, "The more people I know, the more I love my cat."
Yeah. Yeah, we love cats here. We have 2, Opal and Petunia. We adore them. They're anarchists, and they don't mess around.
They teach us so much.
We
Just
love
being
them.
still.
Yep.
And snuggling and not giving a shit about what anyone thinks about them or says about them.
They're not
or
order
does
followers. They're not going to do anything they don't want to do. They're amazing. And and then our son, Angus, our youngest son, turned 1 yesterday. We wanted to just do a shout
we want to dedicate this show to our youngest, Angus. He's sleeping at the moment. And he had a 1-year-old birthday yesterday. Big shout out to the most amazing, beautiful new spirit, to the Love-A-Lution.
The brightest.
A young leader of the Love-A-Lution.
Yeah.
And
thank you,
along
Angus,
with
for
Sebastian.
Us. Thank you, Sebastian.
Thank you,
Sebastian
guys.
and John Paul helped deliver Angus 1 year ago yesterday in the camper. And Opal, my kitty, was my doula and my best friend, guiding me through the contractions. We didn't have a backup plan. We didn't have any of that set up. I knew everything was going to be okay. In my gut, everything was telling me it's natural to have a baby. We had him. It was awesome, you guys. We took our power back. No appointments, no dragging us around. And that's what we chose, and we're happy we did. It was a great choice for us.
What an experience. Wow, honey. You did so amazing, so confident. The labor started about 6 in the morning. He came out about 11 a.m. And
the body was just remembered so much since the last birth, and had him right down in the canal and just like face down and everything. Our bodies are magical. They're magical,
yes,
and we
women,
forget.
Take your power back and do the research. Free birthing, the women have done it for thousands of years. The medical system has interfered and intervened improperly, immorally, and unnecessarily because
right, and we're most vulnerable during these times. I was thinking about that the other day. We're the most vulnerable when we're having a baby, and so we give our power away quick.
And we're in these institutions and all this radiation and drugs and horribleness. It's no way to come into the world. And we see a difference, I think, between our child.
Right, one had an ultrasound.
One came in, natural birth, no drugs or anything, in a hospital. Our first child, Sebastian.
But he had an ultrasound. Ultrasound changes cells, right? This is a known fact.
Yeah.
And so when we get ultrasounds or CAT scans or X-rays, right, they're not just like, they're not nothing. It's not nothing. It's radio waves.
Yeah, everything has effect, cause and effect. These are radiation, waves on the electromagnetic spectrum. When gamma waves, X-rays, all these rays give off radiation and affect our cells. And so
our pre-cancer scans, are they actually causing cancer? Right? These are things we have to think about.
But anyway, taking back your power, ladies. Do the free birthing at home. Save yourself so much headache from the medical
and
mafia.
Men who are scared
and
about it.
Support your women, men.
Research, men. Do some research in your woman, especially
support her.
Yeah, give her the support she needs. She doesn't need you to be a coward and scared shitless. She's the one pushing. She's the one
having
doing
the baby.
Pretty much the whole thing. So please support her if she wants to do free birth her child. She knows best, and be there for her.
Yeah,
so that's some advice.
Big shout out to our amazing son Angus and Sebastian. We love them so much, and they inspire us, teach us a lot.
Dan Arnold, happy birthday, Angus. Love you, Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Love you, brother. We miss you. Hope you're well out there. They inspire us, our children, and we keep them at home. We're with them 24/7. Grandparents aren't close at all. They're about 5 hours away, so we don't just dump them off with Grammy and Grandpa all the time, and fully are responsible for our kids 24/7.
Our kids want us.
Conscious parenting.
They don't want tons of stuff. We think they do, but they really want us. They really want us
a strong relationship.
Look at them and see them not for who we want them to be, but they want us to see them for who they are.
And hear them too. Listen to what they have to say. Listen to their opinions, their emotions, feelings.
Yeah, emotions are just as important as learning math. Regulating our emotions and learning that as a kid. And so if you have kids, you guys, and you don't let them vent or be emotional, you're damaging them in the long run. They're learning that my emotions don't matter, and people don't want to hear my emotions. So if you have kids, if you are a guardian, please listen to your children and be there for them. That's the best gift we can give to our children. That's the presents that we give here at the Revolution. Our children want us. They want to be with us. And they want the best relationship if we allow that to happen. So it's up to us as adults to do that.
Yes.
So true.
Yeah, conscious parenting starts with a conscious person.
Yes.
Okay.
The unbegun aren't going to lead their children into freedom.
Yes.
The unbegun are going to lead their children right into slavery.
Yep. The silence. They want us silent and scared. And so never looking into truth. So we'll never do anything to change what's going on. By the way, World War III has basically started. The psychological war.
Spiritual
But
war.
now they're shooting missiles all over the place. And so, you might want to prepare and not live in fear, but know what can happen, and don't think your government's going to protect you. All right, they're not here to help us. They've only enslaved us, indoctrinated us, and killed us off, culled us, our whole existence. So when you look at governments the last couple hundred years, all they've done is kill, genocide, menticide, democide,
And if you don't like what the government's doing and you talk about it, people think you're crazy. You're mentally nuts. This isn't true. You're actually awake, and everybody else is crazy. How about that? In my whole life, I was told I was the crazy one. Actually, everybody else is crazy. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yes. Those that get the most mad at you for speaking the truth are the ones that have bought and really identify with the lie the most, you know.
Yeah.
And they get offended and they get, oh, I have to leave. They get all worked up. So always speaking that truth no matter what. When your voice shakes,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You know, it's got to be, can't be unsaid. And so they want us soft. They want us weak. They want us scared. They want us silent. So what are we going to be? All the opposites of those, what I just said. We're going to be
And
loud.
not only because they don't want that, but because we know we're here to ignite ourselves, to have the faith put inward and be the light, be the warrior, right? We've put all our faith into everything but ourselves. And that's the problem.
Yeah. So instead of being scared, we're going to be strong. We're going to be brave. We're going to be wise and fill ourselves with knowledge and wisdom and speak the truth out there into the ether and know having that moral obligation when you've done a lot of research, learned about the natural laws embedded in this 3D reality that we share. Yeah, that's what we got to do. We can't be cowards. We can't be ignorant. We can't be apathetic, and we can't be lazy. We have to get the thoughts, emotions, actions, that unity consciousness working on all three pistons firing with the heart brain coherence, right? So many of us are just in our egos, full on ego, left brain, eggheads everywhere.
We don't want to know about other people's, that's their lives. I don't care.
To each their own.
Yeah, go home and be with your family. Just focus on you.
Just go be a mini Satanist and don't care about anyone else. No, sorry, that's not how we are.
I know, we care about everybody. We think about people we've never met. We think about people in other countries that are being blown up. We think about a lot of immoral shit that's going on because we have a big heart.
And we see it too. We've experienced it. We've been into the institutions. I've been in mental hospitals, jails, prisons, 3 different states, in and out. Not like any long stints or anything for petty, non-violent crimes, of course.
Being in jail inspired me to help people in jail because I realized I was at a table with a bunch of people in jail and I went around and said, okay, so what are you in here for? Oh, I'm in here for a little bit of weed. Oh, okay, what are you in here for? Everybody was in for a little bit of cannabis. They hadn't seen their kids for months, and they were in for this and that. Nothing crazy.
Oh, no.
So it's inspired us to help people expose that the jails aren't helping these people get well, right? The jails aren't helping.
No, they make money off them, like Cheney and Bush and these idiots. They make money.
No.
And the Carlyle Group, look those people up. The Bush I think run that company. So they make money off of blowing shit up, building up prisons, schools, which are programming prisons without bars. I've been in both. This one has bars and one doesn't. One has chain link fences, one doesn't.
When someone's acting out, they actually need love more than anything, right? When someone's needs aren't met, they're gonna go steal something, or they're gonna, most of the time, these violent things happen because someone's so miserable.
Yeah,
so what do we need
to
do? Yes. We need to love each other more. People aren't being loved.
No, and that's where we come in with the Levolution, right? George Orwell said it the best. The love creates a world they cannot control. Right. And so a Levolution is so important going inward, knowing thyself, to love thyself. This is no joke, folks.
Right? How we treat ourselves is how we're going to treat every other being we meet. So if you hate yourself, you're going to hate others. So we have to do the inner work. We have to heal ourselves so we can be the best we can be for our fellow human family.
You work on yourself, you raise your vibration. Then you raise your vibration, that raises the vibration of the planet. And then other people around you. It's contagious. And when we've all been bamboozled through the COVID baloney, that we can realize, we're all in this together. We're not very different, and none of us really want war. It's those scumbags at the top, the psychopaths, playing.
They benefit from war. We don't benefit from it, but they do. They get money and they get this and that. We don't benefit from it. Come on.
Oh, I want to plug an amazing short film, In Shadow, by LUV-A-LUTION-ARY.
We watch it almost every night.
13 minutes long short film on YouTube.
It's on our Aware tab, the first video on the top of our website.
Oh, it's on our website, yeah. So, but it's on YouTube if you don't go to our site. In Shadow, he's done some other ones that just came out, another one, amazing one. And it's like graphic design movies, short movies, with such powerful messages and symbolisms and imagery. Wow, hats off to you, Lubomir. We love you, and we'd love to have you on the show, interview you, talk to you about the artistry, the mastery that you created with this movie. It says so much, so beautifully, and with the music.
Yeah, tell them what it's about.
And just about, the human condition of slavery and suffering and pain.
And the hearts.
And
you'll notice the
Saturn energy everywhere, the cubes.
The hearts are empty, too. Our humanity is gone. We have to get it back.
Yeah, we're heartless.
Our hearts are empty.
And soulless, a lot of us.
We care more about, how big our butt is and great our lashes look compared to how our brothers and sisters are doing or our animal friends are doing. So we got to get our heads out of our rooms.
Yeah, and stop being so damn shallow, people. Holy shit. We are such a shallow species. Literally surface people on the surface of this planet. We gotta start digging deeper and looking in the mirror, knowing thyself. That's doing the inner work.
We weren't born this way.
Doing the shadow work.
We were programmed this way, right? They gave us their mind, you guys. We were not born this way. We were born and we didn't see color. We were born and we didn't see money differences, And so they made us this way. We're not supposed to be this way. All separate.
Doing that shadow work, is, like you're saying, deleting the programs of seeing, race and differences and separatism and all the classes and seeing the division everywhere, right? That's what the Levolution is, and is to unite people. We don't see colors. We love everybody. We might not love what they do on the daily, but we know they're our brothers and sisters in consciousness.
Not robots, of course. We're talking about people.
Yeah.
Robots are trying to put everywhere.
We're trying to, shake and wake people up a little bit, all right? Stop being a flesh robot. We're not here to freaking work all day, every day, okay? I'll work our lives away, because soon we'll be replaced with an AI robot. So that's another thing, folks. This whole agenda is getting so ridiculous. They're trying to sell you a robot to come and do your chores and all this shit. They're trying to make it cool. They're going to bring them in. We need to say no to all this AI nonsense. The transhumanist agenda is real, right? AI is the Archon invasion, the artificial intelligence.
To separate you further from your soul. It's all to separate us from our soul, our spirit, our essence, who we really are. That's the goal. So please get back to your human self, your your spirit.
AI isn't cool. Nature is cool.
Nature's
all right,
cool.
Being still is cool. Snuggling with your cat or dog or a pet or whatever, your loved one or partner.
Loving yourself without getting plastic surgery is cool. Telling yourself you're enough is cool.
Yes.
Just the way you are, not, oh, I'll be happy when. It's being happy right now with who you are. Plastic surgery is so popular now. F that.
Yeah. We got to reach out to the transgender folks and love them. They are very confused. This is the land of confusion.
Instead of shunning them and telling them they're going straight to hell, they need to be loved too. Hello.
Yeah. They've been genetically modified, right? And manipulated and obfuscated by their parents, the state. And these people need love bad, okay? They need self-love. They need to know thyself, to love thyself and accept, all right, the genitals that you have and not manipulate and mutilate your body, okay? It's
we don't love nobody loves their body 100%, and they're targeting people that don't love their body, that don't like it, and they're targeting these people. Okay,
yeah, especially in the schools right now, just trying to confuse the kids, like Genesis or Phil Collins said that song, "The Land of Confusion," or it's the land of obfuscation, really. And
we don't want to identify
these kids.
Our bodies.
Yes. I see the kids, they're so confused. The boys look like girls, the girls look like boys, and that's Brave New World, Aldous Huxley. We read it. We know they're doing this on purpose to, slow down the reproduction of the planet
and turn us into AI robots, right? Yeah. So love each other,
Love is the answer. Like the Beatles said, love is the only truth in this 3-dimension. Okay, we got to start with ourselves. The love comes from within, right? Stop loving external things. They don't give a shit about you, right? Especially inanimate objects. We got to love people, use things. All right. We got it all backwards here.
I wanted to add something, if that's okay too, honey. I wanted to add, please don't believe everything you tell yourself, okay? Most things that you tell yourself are a lie. So we need to stop lying to ourselves and stop believing those lies.
Yes.
I was bullied in college. I still believe those lies at times. And yesterday I had a pivotal moment where I had emotions come up and I said, I don't believe those lies anymore. These women told me something about my body. It's not true. And I'm not going to keep that program or agreement going anymore. I'm done. I'm amazing. My body's amazing. And I'm going to be instilling the truth now into my body, not the lies.
Good for you.
So that was a big pivot moment yesterday.
Yeah, women bullying, ganging up on other women, fraternity or sorority women. Come on, get a life, people. All right? This peer pressure nonsense in schools.
To look perfect.
Yeah, no one loves their body fully. All right, we just use it. It's a tool, instrument to experience this 3-dimension, right? Yeah, you fall, it hurts, you get bumps, bruises, hot, cold, soft, warm, whatever. Soft, hard.
Yeah, we're making it cool not to get plastic surgery to make yourself feel better. We're making it cool to do healing and tell yourself how amazing you are and love yourself just the way you are. How about that?
Yeah, and we're making it cool not to be a pussy and be weak and soft. All right? We got to love ourselves hard and soft. You got to be nice and your best friend, but you got to be tough with yourself as well. Don't be a pussy, because pussies aren't going to make any change out there. Or, some softy.
Be honest with yourself.
We got to stop lying to ourselves. Number one, occulted a knowledge towards, your higher self, towards enlightenment. Stop lying to yourself and live in a lie. And then perpetuating the lie outward, projecting the lie. That's when doing that work, looking at yourself, crying it out, whatever it takes, getting that emotional muck out is really what we all need to do it. I know I cried for 2 weeks straight, my first awakening and enlightenment epiphany in 2011. And man, it felt so amazing to just
almost
cleanse.
Like it all bottles up.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you don't release it, you're going to just be miserable.
Yeah. And it comes out. It comes in different forms. Cancers. It'll come in an ailment.
Hold it in.
If you don't get it out. Yes.
Right. That'll make us sick. And that's what most cancers are from, is held in anger. We're not releasing it. We're not saying, hey, I'm friggin' pissed. And screaming at the top of your lungs and getting it out.
Yes, that's a great point I wanted to make today. Anger is a gift. Anger is a great emotion. It's a catalyst to change. We're all when I mean we're pussies in that we don't want to change. And we're scared. We let fear just run our lives, govern every behavior, instead of letting the truth and the confidence, knowing the truth and knowing that you're loved, and standing strong in that, like a truth warrior, right?
Not needing validation.
That's not giving a shit what anyone is saying about you, because they'll be talking about somebody else tomorrow, and none of it matters. You're becoming your best self each and every day, grinding, and we know what it's like. You gotta grind and work hard. Nothing comes easy unless, you're born into it here. And that's just monetary stuff doesn't make you any better than anyone else,
No, we all come into this world butt naked. We all leave butt naked, pretty much.
Yeah.
You can't take any of this shit with you.
Yeah, nothing.
So don't think you're better than other people because you have more stuff. None of it makes you better.
Yes.
Okay?
What you're doing with your stuff, how you helping humanity. That's how we judge people and on what they're doing. Now,
how you treat animals,
yes.
How you treat other people,
how you treat strangers. Really, you can tell. Like if you're looking in relationships, guys, girls, and you're single, looking for that one, you go out to eat, you go out to the gas station, convenience store, whatever. You see how that person interacts with a stranger. Is he nice, kind, and caring to a stranger, or somebody, the checkout person or cashier? Or are they an asshole, or and rude to them? So,
I'm just gonna put a little wood in.
That's we got to stoke the fire a little. We're here
in Maine,
up in the Northeast. No snow yet, but it's coming in a couple days. And we're toasty warm here. I got the shirt off. It's so hot. But hope you guys are cozy wherever you are. But get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's how we evolve and free your mind control. Doing things you don't normally do.
We do that a lot.
Because, studies show, like, when you just do the same thing, you go to work the same way, and that only, the neurons have like 5 or 6 links on them. And if you go do something once the same way all the time, those other links stop firing, and it just fires one of those synapses. And so we're limiting ourselves. Yeah.
The other ones shrivel away. And
because
so
they're not being used.
You only use 2% of your brain because you're not trying other things. And
so that's my point, yes.
And then you turn into a robot.
You got to try other things. Go different ways. Go the unknown.
Right. Tom, that GPS, if you just use that GPS and never look at a map or ever try to find your way, you aren't going to be able to find your way anywhere when you're driving.
Yeah, get used to not having a phone on you and remembering phone numbers like back in the 80s and 90s before all the cell phones came out. Yeah. So little things like that, freeing your mind control also. Yoga, amazing, stretching for you, breathing and stretching. a way to get to yourself, and your inner self. Just stretching. You don't have to know yoga. Just do some stretches. Doesn't matter.
I like stretching, and I'll know
in silence.
If I don't stretch, my body will ache. It's good to get down,
stretching.
Try to touch your toes.
Yes, stretching is the key to aging and longevity and being limber.
Muscle memory too.
Yes, if you don't stretch and you expect to be active as you age, no, you're gonna hurt yourself. You'll pull something. You'll damage your muscles, tear a muscle, pull a groin, whatever. So stretching, folks, is very key. Each day.
And you know your body more than anybody else. We don't own a scale. I'll feel my fat around my ribs or whatever. I'll feel my legs. I'll know if I'm healthy or if I'm doing well or not. I don't need a scale. So, that's interesting too. But
yes, you have the power, just like He-Man said. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, be your own advocate, be your own doctor, be your own lawyer, be your own banker, be your own best friend, be your own cheerleader.
Yes, you're the author, director, and writer and star of your movie. So if you don't like your movie, you got to change it.
Cut.
They don't want you being a creator of your movie. They want you watching their dumb movie with orange face and red and blue and all those idiots.
And saying, yeah, they're going to do a good job this time.
Yeah, they're going to do better this time. Yeah. I could just feel it. Yeah, World War III. Sure. Anyway.
You got to laugh. You got to laugh once in a while.
Yes, like Vinny Eastwood said, the lighter side of genocide. You got to laugh at it. And
like Mark Passio was doing his last few shows, some clown shoes and horn and making it fun. Go Team Humanity, go.
Whoa.
You gotta have fun, because man, it gets dark when you know what's going on.
Yeah, we might be even doing some skits over the radio show to, some funny skits for you guys. Put on some funny accents, because I was in Hollywood for a little while, and I have the accents galore all over New York. I got the Boston accent, New York, Boston. Forget about it. Doesn't matter. Philly, I gotta work on my Philly accent.
Juan Pablo always makes me laugh. That's huge, you guys.
Yeah.
You gotta find someone who makes you laugh.
Yes, humor. We gotta find humor in this chaos, or else you go freaking crazy and no one will want to be ever around you ever. You be a hermit.
Oh man.
But that's what it takes to know thyself. Being a hermit.
Yeah, we are hermits.
Like he's a wizard, Hermes.
Our 7-year-old's a wizard. He calls himself Whiz Kid. He's a hermit. He likes to be home and not learn about himself.
Yeah. He's not identifying with his peers all day at school. And I was like that growing up. I was so hooked to my friends and I thought they were everything, and when a friend, betrayed me, oh my God, I was so crushed. And because I wasn't really at home, when you're just sent to school, then you're just sent right into your peer group, and that's it. Right. Are you the fastest? Are you the best at this or that? I
don't know if you guys have heard of Gabar Marte, but he's a psychologist, really amazing
child psychologist, amazing author too, yeah.
He says when we raise our children and we don't listen to them, they naturally go to their peers for support. And so we don't mean to, but we lead our kids right to their peers, and then they get lost, and then they're confused, and their role models are these, the kids, and so
then they just start doing drugs and trying to be cool and do things to get their peers' attention instead of just having a strong relationship with mom or dad.
Right.
And
the parents miss out, the kids miss out. There's a big divide in the family, and we prevent that from happening by listening to our children. Do you want to go to school? No, I want to stay home, Mommy. I want to learn here. Okay.
Giving them a choice.
Let's do that then. All right. We're going to start our own school because we know it's important to teach kids natural law and nature. But our kids will be with us.
Yeah, we never had a choice.
choice.
We never had the choice. Never.
So.
And that's the difference. Conscious parenting over authoritarian parenting. I'm in charge. I'm the boss. I'm better than you. I'm bigger than you. It's my house because I said so.
I couldn't wait to be an adult.
That was all what I grew up as.
I couldn't wait to get out of school. I wanted to rush my childhood because I wanted to finally be out of school so I could decide what to do with my day. Isn't that sad?
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's let our kids be free.
Yeah, we got to protect the kids. They're vulnerable. The most vulnerable group of people on the planet, the kids. And we just bully them, walk all over them, program them, indoctrinate them. Yeah, abandon them.
Get them in so many sports, they forget who they are, what they're doing here, what's going on. We demand so much of them.
Yeah, we got to calling out to the parents. Like, let's be real with our kids. Give them time to, let's not schedule them so they don't have any free time whatsoever to know who the hell they are. All right?
Stop projecting our fears on them.
That pisses me off because now it's just, we got to have our kids so busy and doing this and doing that. If you're not doing, all these extracurricular activities after school, you won't get into this college and that, and then you want to be. And it's all bullshit,
get a job and a degree.
It's all BS belief systems being pushed on their child. And also, don't push spiritual religion nonsense. Religion isn't spiritual, but pushing religion on the point I'm trying to make. Indoctrinating your child with religion robs them of their own spiritual development. That's David Greenberg's quote. Amazing friend of ours and truth seeker and speaker. And it's so true because when we indoctrinate our kids, they just blindly accept this guy in the sky. He loves me. He has a plan. I don't have to do anything. And I'll be fine. No. So we got to let our kids develop on their own. Support them. Love them. That's self-directed learning. All right? Self-interest learning. What they want to learn about, they'll be motivated and they will stick when they want to learn it.
Right. Let them understand what they're learning instead of, hey, Johnny, why don't you regurgitate everything you just learned and then I'll score you and then we're on to the next. And then you won't retain anything, but you just made a great score on your test. Yes. And let's just keep moving on.
Outcome-based learning.
Moving on.
The outcome.
That's why I didn't like school, I'm starting to realize, is because I didn't have enough time to understand. The trivium, if you know how to think, not what to think, you have to understand what you're learning. We don't have enough time to understand what we're learning. No, you're on the next subject, yeah. And so no wonder kids feel confused. Yeah. They don't even understand what they're learning.
That's a great point.
It's rushed. Like I have a daily log for Sebastian's homeschooling. It's a interest-led base, so it's just full of just random things that he's been interested in. Yeah. And we're always learning, though. And he's understanding things. And we're taking our time, no rushing. So.
Speaking of learning, I don't know if you guys know, but if outdoor cats kill over 80 million birds a year, and we advocate is keeping your cats indoors. They are one of the most equipped natural hunters, and when you bring them into an ecosystem outside, the mice, the birds, they're not ready, and they get mauled, they get killed, and that affects everything.
Their saliva has bacteria that causes the birds to paralyze in 7 days. It's a slow death. I worked at a wildlife center, and we had so many songbirds come in from cat bites, cat wounds.
So please keep your cats inside. Please. And their longevity, their livelihood goes up. An outdoor cat the average life maybe 7 to 10 years. An indoor cat can live to 25 to 30 years because it's not being out there getting hunted along with, hunting.
Cars.
Yeah, cars as well. But there are, by us, there's a lot of big predators that we keep along with Sasquatch, of course. But Sasquatch loves the cats, and they keep mountain lions and stuff as pets, and they befriend those guys up in the mountains. But anyway, that's a whole different can of Sasquatch talk. We're gonna have Dan Arnold on talking Sasquatch talk. He's done some squatching up in the Ohio woods there, and so we're gonna love talking and hearing his stories and sharing stories upcoming. Also, Crip Rick, we're gonna be having on. Yes, the famous Crip Rick on Revolution.radio. Crip Rick, we're having on the Levolution show. He helped to get us going on our show, so we really thankful to him, and just happy to know him and have him as a friend. Great guy up there in Canada. Love you, Crip Rick, and he'll be on next week talking with us. And yeah, what else? So keep your cats inside. It'll keep them with you longer, literally, and they'll kill less and affect all the animals. When they kill those things, other animals depend on those animals for food, and their babies depend on them to be raised. So yeah, the less killing out there.
I always knew I'd find a man who loved nature just as much as me.
Oh yeah.
I worked.
Yeah, we don't have the right to kill things. That's a big lie. You didn't create it. You don't have a right to destroy it.
And even if you did create it, could you destroy it?
No.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, you don't, even if you have a child, doesn't mean you can destroy it. No. But anyway, you know what I mean. We don't have the right. Do no harm. The animal kingdom,
Yeah, their spirit as well.
Yeah, we respect all that, all the life out in nature.
The natives knew that. They didn't like what the natives knew. Everything's spirit. Rocks, trees, fish, snails. Everything has a spirit within there.
It is. And that's amazing.
We love you guys. We appreciate you being here tonight on Revolution Radio.
Yes. We're having grateful. A cozy, warm fireside chat here on a cold winter night. Well, late fall, I guess. Cold, wet night. No, the cold November rain. Like the Guns N' Roses sang. But anyway, it doesn't scare us. We're doing this because we care. We got the generator charging us up so we can blast out this transmission because the truth is important, all right now, during this time of overwhelming deception, okay?
Right, use the internet to help humanity, not to become a drone or a friggin' asleep robot.
Wake yourself up, balance yourself, get that masculine, feminine balanced within yourself, the blue and the red. It's not the political parties, but colors, right, of the chakras and of the right brain, left brain. And we got to balance those two. Let that heart come in, right?
There's that head. Get out of there.
There's a whole neural pathways, over 40,000 neurons in our heart. Our heart knows. Our brains think they know, but they don't. So
behind the heart is your heart chakra, and it connects to the cosmos, to the infinite. So remember that when you go into your heart, you can feel what's right. Yes. And instead of thinking, go into the heart and know.
Yes, use the head to live with heart. And
I've been my higher self has gotten the inner work a few times lately and hit me in the head. Our higher self is always getting to us through the body. Our body is a messenger from the higher self trying to get a message to us. And my message has been lately, get out of the head and get back into your heart. I'm always thinking up there, and I need to remember to get into my heart and to stop thinking so much.
It's 555 here on the east side, staying alive. Big shout out to all those people listening. We love you guys because we love ourselves. And that's why we're doing this. Because we care. One Lovolution. You got to start your Lovolution personally. That comes with you making the choice to want to better yourself and follow
Transform
the facts to truth.
Right.
Not leading to looking up stuff so that it'll validate your beliefs. No. Get uncomfortable. Blast away from beliefs. Beliefs are lies we tell ourselves. Comfy, warm lies that are soft and fluffy, and they're no good for nobody. We got to get rid of them, ditch them, throw them away. Okay? Knowing. We're in the age of Aquarius now. Knowing thyself. That's what we say. Know, not believe. Know thyself. Knowing the secrets. Knowing thyself will bring you closer to loving thyself. That's why we say it together. Know thyself to love thyself. Okay?
Right. Once you know you're an infinite creator, you love yourself more and more and more. And you know that your creation is there for a reason.
Yes.
So don't push it away.
The inner,
face your creation.
The inner creates the outer. You're creating everything in your life. The good, bad, ugly. Right? So anyway, you don't learn this type of stuff in school, and we're too real for TV. So join us next week.
Only you can free your mind control. Please don't forget it.
And we're doing this because we care. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in because we love ourselves. One Lovolution.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Revolution.radio.
Are you interested in the paranormal, murder mystery, real natural law? Do you enjoy interviews with amazing guests?